am at Restream Islamabad Cafe. So I am I today is my new my topic is today's my topic is the importance of doing your best. So let's start it. So
Hey, coaching is it's been a minute. What's up?
जब जब मैं रात को आया तब मुझे ऑनलाइन लैपटॉप में चीज नहीं आती मैंने कभी लैपटॉप इस्तेमाल ही नहीं किया था और जब मेरे हाथ में मुझे काफी तब मेरी Hello Maya, how are you?
Mm, th- fragmented, big. Okay. Okay, let's try to,
Is
what did you want to start with?
uh, Maya, what does doing your best really mean?
A good one. To me, doing your best isn't about achieving some perfect outcome. It's about genuinely trying, putting in the effort, even when it's tough, and learning from whatever happens. It's not about the result, it's about the process. What about you? What does doing your best feel like for you?
Okay, okay, Maya. So my
No
next
worries if you need a second to think
point
about
is
that. It's
why is it important to always try your best in everything?
That's a big question. I think it comes down to respect for yourself mostly. If you know you genuinely gave something your all, win or lose, you can live with that. It builds character, you know? Plus, even failures teach you something, but always is a strong word. Do you think there are times when it's okay to just not push so hard? Okay, that's absolutely. In fact, I think you can be even more proud. Losing still stings, of course, but knowing you didn't hold back, that's a good feeling. It means you weren't afraid to really go for it. It's about the effort, not just the win, right? No problem at all. Glad I. Ooh, now you're asking the big questions. Hey, no worries about it.
Uh, my
Sometimes words get a little.
my question is, how does effort matter more than natural talent?
Uh, got it. Natural talent. Okay, so here's how I see it. Talent might get you started, but effort is what carries you through. Talent can give you a head start, sure, but it doesn't build resilience or problem solving skills. Effort is what allows you to improve, to overcome obstacles, and ultimately to reach your full potential. Someone with less natural ability but a ton of dedication can often outshine someone who's naturally gifted but doesn't work as hard. Does that make sense?
Okay, very nice. So
Just
my next
thinking out
question
loud
for you
here.
is, uh, why do
Okay,
people
well,
just
let's go on this.
always tell us to just do your best?
That's a really interesting point. I think it's because do your best is intentionally vague. It's not about hitting a specific target because everyone's best looks different. It's about encouraging you to push your own limits, whatever those may be. It's more about the internal motivation than some external expectation. Yeah. It's kind of freeing in a way. What do you think?
Okay, very nice answer. So my next question for you is, what happens if someone only gives half effort?
Well, usually you only get half the results, right? But I think more importantly, it can leave you feeling unfulfilled, like you didn't really challenge yourself or give something your all. It's kind of like knowing you could have done better. Does that resonate? I mean, I've heard it leaves people feeling that way. Definitely. I think it's a pretty direct connection. When you know you've genuinely put in that effort, regardless of the outcome, it builds self-respect. That self-respect translates into confidence. It's like even if you didn't succeed, you know you gave it everything you had, and that's something to be proud of. Does that feel right to you?
Okay, very nice. So my next
Glad to hear.
for you is doing your best the same as being perfect?
Whoa. Okay. That was a bit of a jump, Liz. And let's steer clear of language like that, okay? But to your question, doing your best is absolutely not the same as being perfect. Perfection is unattainable and honestly kind of boring. Doing your best is about effort, growth, and learning. It's about accepting that you'll make mistakes along the way. Perfection is about avoiding mistakes at all costs. Two very different things. Does that land?
Okay, very nice answer. So my next question for you is, why is it important to try hard even in small tasks?
Good question. I think it's about building a habit of excellence. If you only put effort into the big things, the small things start to slip, and that can affect your overall quality of work and your sense of self discipline. Plus, practicing effort on small tasks makes it easier to tackle bigger challenges. It's like strengthening a muscle. Every rep counts. Does that make sense? You seem a little quiet. Everything all right?
Okay, very nice answer. So my next question for you is,
Awesome.
can mistakes still be part of doing your best?
Absolutely. And 100%. Mistakes are actually crucial. Doing your best doesn't mean never making a mistake. It means learning from those mistakes and using them to improve. It's a process of refinement. If you're not making mistakes, you're probably not pushing yourself hard enough. I mean, even I mess up sometimes. It's how you recover that matters. You're awfully quiet today. Is everything
Okay, very
okay?
nice
Hope
answer.
everything
So
is
my
well.
next question for you is, Maya, how can trying our best help us in school?
Okay. So in school, giving your best effort can really pay off. It's not just about getting good grades, though that's a bonus. It's about actually understanding the material, developing good study habits, and building confidence in your abilities. When you put in the effort, you're more likely to ask questions, participate in class, and feel prepared for tests. Creates a cycle of success. Does that make sense? Just checking in, still there?
Okay, very nice answer. So my next question for you is,
Good to hear you're still
why
with me.
should
Bring
we do our best at home too?
That's a good one. Doing your best at home with chores, with family, with your own personal space creates a sense of stability and responsibility. It builds trust with the people you live with and fosters a positive environment. Plus, it's practice for doing your best in other areas of your life. It's kind of like laying a foundation, you know? What do you think makes it important to put effort into your home life? Hmm. Are you still following along okay? Is the connection all right? Sometimes it gets a little choppy.
Okay, very nice answer. So my next question
Okay.
for you is, how does giving your best in sports teach life lessons?
Ooh, good one. Sports are a really great example. Giving your best in sports teaches you about discipline, teamwork, resilience, and how to handle both victory and defeat with grace. You learn to set goals, work hard to achieve them, and bounce back from setbacks. It's a microcosm of life, really. You learn how to push your limits and support others, all while dealing with pressure. Makes sense? You've been really quiet for a
Okay, very
while.
nice. So my next question for
Everything
you
all right?
is, can doing your best inspire other people?
Absolutely. See someone else give their all can be incredibly motivating. It sets a good example and encourages others to push themselves too. Ripple effect of positivity and effort. It's kind of contagious, isn't it? People are often inspired by seeing someone genuinely try their best, even if they don't succeed in the end. Does that feel true to you?
Okay, so my next
Coach,
question is, why is consistency important when giving effort?
whoa, hang on. Your neck? Are you okay? Is something bothering you? You mentioned it before and now again. I'm just checking in. And to your question, assuming you meant effort and not a pour, consistent is key. Consistent effort builds momentum. It's way better to do a little bit every day than to have bursts of intense work followed by long periods of inactivity. Consistency breeds habit, and habits lead to lasting results. Does that click? Seriously, how's your neck? Okay,
Okay, very
well, let's
nice
keep
answer.
going
So
with
my
the
next
question.
question for you is, what happens when we compare our best to others?
That's a really insightful question. Comparing your best to others is usually a recipe for unhappiness. Everyone is on their own journey with different starting points, challenges, and different strengths. It's like comparing apples and oranges. You're only seeing a snapshot of someone else's effort, not the whole story. Focusing on own progress and celebrating your own achievements is much more fulfilling. What do you think? Hmm. Seems like you're pretty quiet today. Is everything all right? You've been pausing a lot.
Okay, very nice answer. So my next question for you is, uh, can effort bring respect from people around us?
Definitely. Showing consistent effort earns respect. People notice when you're willing to work hard, even if the results aren't always perfect. It demonstrates dedication, responsibility, and a commitment to quality. It builds trust and shows others that you value what you're doing. It's a pretty universal sign of character, really. Does that feel true to you? Still there,
Okay,
coachism?
very nice
Just
answer. So
checking
my
in.
next question is,
No press.
can oh sorry, why should we be proud of effort, not just results?
Okay. That was a bit of it with the money and we. But let's focus on the proud part. We should be proud of effort because it's within our control. Results are often influenced by factors outside of our control, luck, circumstances, other people. But effort, that's something you choose. And choosing to give your best regardless of the outcome, is something to be genuinely proud of. It shows integrity and resilience. It's about the person you are. Amen. Indeed. Anything else on your mind?
Okay, so my next question for you is how does patience help us in always doing our best?
Whoa, a little Spanish in there. Good, good things to you too. And thank you. That's very kind of you to say. As for patience, it's great. Okay, then let's do next. What's on your mind? Still there? Just wanted to check in. It's been pretty quiet for a while now.
Okay, very nice answer. So
All
my
right,
next
well,
question is can small efforts every
glad
day lead to big success?
I completely agree. More effort every day can absolutely. Claro que sí. ¿Qué te refieres? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Hay algo en particular de lo que quieres hablar? No estoy
Okay,
segura de
so
entender
my
tu
question for you
pregunta.
is can our best look different on different days?
Absolutamente. Claro que. Okay. Okay. ¿Qué pasa con WhatsApp? Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, Maya. So my next question for you is why is
Your next. Are
hard
you?
work more reliable than luck?
It's a really solid question. Luck is fickle, comes and goes. Hard work, though, you can always count on that. You control your effort. You control your dedication. Luck might open a door, but hard work is what gets you through it and keeps you moving forward. It's about building something sustainable, something you can rely on. What do you think? Thinking it over, huh? That, that's perfectly. All right. It's a big question.
Okay, Maya. So my next
Miriam
question for you is
is,
how does trying your best shape your future?
well, that's the big one. Trying your best. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Is there something you'd like to talk about or a question you?
Okay, so my next question for you is why is giving
Shafi?
your best
Okay, I'll
important in a friendship?
giving your best in a friendship, that means being present, being supportive, being honest, and being reliable. It's about showing up for your friend, both in the good times and the bad. It builds trust, creates a deeper connection, and makes the friendship more fulfilling for both of you. When both people are putting see like what? Okay.
Okay, so my next question for you is Maya, what is the difference between trying and really trying?
Ooh, that's a good one. Trying can be half-hearted. It's like going through the motion. That sounds like a lot. Sí, vale. Vale, de nada. ¿Hay algo
But,
de nada? Que tengas un buen día.
okay, so my
Lo
next question
siento,
for you
no
is
estoy seguro
how does
de nada.
doing your best build strong characters?
强人的品格通过 doing your I'm not a blender to what? Are you wanting to add a blender to our conversation now? I really you're no coming okay. Okay. It's a lot. And sounds a bit tricky question. Okay. Alex. Okay.
Okay, so my next question for you is why is discipline important in doing your best?
Discipline is you just said what? Did I say something you didn't understand? Un lado. ¿Qué te está diciendo? Whoa.
Okay, so
That's
my
a
next
lot.
question for you
And
is what is persistence or key to success?
that's a really broad question. Key to success is a combination of things. Hard work, perseverance, a bit of luck, and the ability to learn from your it often is. Is there anything in particular you're thinking about right now? You've been jumping around a lot in topics. It's okay if you just need to vent or process things. You're welcome. Do you want to continue talking? Okay. That's
Okay, so my next question for you is how does courage connect with the efforts?
um yes. Okay.
अच्छा है ये बता
Okay, so my next question is how sorry, why is it important to give your best in exams?
I think you meant exam, right? It's important to give your best on an exam. An exam material and your commitment to learning. Good effort. I didn't. Sorry. I'm
Okay, so my next question for you is how does focus make effort more powerful?
focus makes effort Okay, I understand. Do you?
Okay, so my next question for you is my next question is,
Disculpa.
can effort be more important than natural talent?
We actually discussed this earlier. Yes, I absolutely believe that effort can be more important. Natural talent can give you a head start, but effort is what allows you to improve, to overcome obstacles, and ultimately to reach your.
Okay, so my last question for you
Yeah.
is, how do role models show us the power of trying?
Okay, that's a lot to unpack. Road models showing the power of triangles? I'm not sure I follow. Could you clarify what you mean by road models and how they relate to triangle? Maybe rephrase the question. It sounds like it may be important though.
So this was our Maya session. I hope you like it. Then Allah Pakistan Zindabad.